Let's assume for a moment that Mr. Holla is right on every allegation that he has hurled against me, and I'm everything but a step short of a terrorist. Let's assume that is the case. All of those submissions are fundamentally irrelevant and not material to the issue before my lords. And I'll explain in just exactly 5 minutes. Let me just point out. BCCI initiates CIRP proceedings against Baiju. As part of those proceedings, an IRP comes to be appointed. Those proceedings are initiated on the 2nd of August 2024. Subsequently, some of these claimants enter the fray of the CIRP proceeding in collusion with the RP. That's the basic issue here. When they do so, this issue is brought to the NCLT's attention, and in the order of 29th of January 2025, specifically there are findings with respect to the RB's conduct. Subsequent to this, on the 31st of January 2025, IBBI initiates investigation against the RP. In response to that notice of investigation, the blessed RP confesses to everything and goes on to say that he was coerced by these parties to participate in a conspiracy to give them a place in the CIRP proceedings. And my lords would find the specific pages at pages 259 to 264 of the paper book of the petition. It's all there. On the strength of this, we basically file a police complaint and say on the 25th of February 2025 saying the conduct of the RP in collusion with these so-called claimants as part of the CIRP process is fundamentally a criminal conspiracy which vitiates and dilutes the CIRP proceedings. On the basis of this, the FIR gets registered. They come rushing to the court and basically get a stay on the 17th of March 2025 on the ground that the RP has performed what he's supposed to under the IBC. Therefore, he gets the benefit of immunity under section 233 of the IBC. And therefore, there is a stay of investigation that is actually granted on 17th of March 2025. On the strength of that stay, everybody else also comes and files Me Too petitions. The point that is before my lords is this. Let's assume for a moment that I represent somebody or I'm a crook, whatever it may be. The issue here is with respect to a criminal complaint and the registration of an FIR with respect to an IRP who has admitted before the regulatory authority, namely IBBI, that he was indeed in collusion. Now, therefore, the question of extending the immunity under section 233 does not apply, and that's the fundamental issue before my lords. Now, what we are saying, my lords is aware of the case law on the point. I don't wish to preach to the choir here. The fact of the matter is, in these matters, stay of investigation cannot happen. We just need to show to my lords how the benefit of 233 is applicable when the IRP acts in good faith in execution and discharge of his, let's say, responsibilities under the IBC. But he himself says mea culpa before the IBBI and says, I'm indeed guilty of bad faith conduct and having colluded with these parties to entertain these claims. Then no matter what the allegation against me and what kind of mud is slung against me, that doesn't stick to the issue in question. The issue in question is the conduct of the RP along with the people who he was in cahoots with. So I'd only request my lords to kindly take a look at these 3 page numbers, and my lords would see what has happened where the IRP has said, I have colluded with them. Page number 259 of the paper book, just for a moment. Because every time they come to court, the petitioner says 5,000 crores, 10,000 crores, and they try to divert the matter. The question is of IRP's conduct. I will pay for my conduct before the NCLT and NCLT.
3717.
Yes. Please, my lords. 3717, page number 259, which is the lead petition. And I have filed a vacation stay application, IN number 2 of 2026, which is what the matter has actually come up for. For a moment, kindly come to page number 259. This is 3717.
Page
259. It says under the title, disruption caused in the CRP process of the corporate debtor due to the actions of the appointed professionals under Roman 3 on top of the page.
Yes.
Can I read this for the court's benefit?
Yes.
My lord may kindly come to the second paragraph here, which starts with at the same time.
Yes.
This is basically the response of the IRP before the IBBI in response to the notice of investigation.
Onward.
Notice of investigation was of 31st of January 2025. This is his blessed response. Kindly see how he speaks in my favor and corroborates everything that I say. At the same time, it is important to acknowledge that the process involves large entities, well-established financial institutions and reputed professional entities, often referred to as big sharks. While the undersigned has worked in good faith to fulfill his professional responsibilities, he was not privy to the intentions of key stakeholders, including creditors such as the GALS, such as EY. It was only when the undersigned himself found burdened with multiple litigations that he recalled the significant pressure exerted by Ernst & Young and developed concerns about a possible alignment of interests between Ernst & Young and Glass Trust. Then my lords may finally come to the next page at page number 262. Can I request my lords to come to page 262? Please see what does he say. This is report and request for investigating concerning the series of events involving Glass, which is the claimant before the IRP process, and EY Ernst & Young. My lords would see appointment of Ernst & Young as the process advisor. Since the CIRP of this corporate debtor is a complex and resource-seeking assignment, the undersigned was necessitated to appoint a process advisor and support the team of smooth transition. The undersigned received a call from Mr. Avinash Balakrishnan of so-and-so, Council of Glass, congratulating the undersigned for his new assignment, and also asked about the manner in which the claim of Glass Trust shall be treated in the CIRP process on the grounds that they are claiming as authorized representative of the group of lenders. The undersigned, since did not have knowledge about any claim, the undersigned expressed his inability to make any comments. Persistent calls had started coming from Mr. Avinash Balakrishnan, Mr. Ashwin Bishnoi, so on and so forth, and they stated, that whereas they represent Glass as so-and-so, they would be able to guide the undersigned in the selection of professionals who would be able to support the undersigned for smooth conduct of the CRP process in an efficient manner. They underlined that the undersigned should engage Ernst & Young as the process advisor for CIRP of so-and-so, so-and-so, when undersigned expressed reluctance over the same for the reason that so-and-so, so-and-so were already providing similar assistance in another large case and also submitted their proposal to assess their matter, Mr. So-and-so and so-and-so did not favor the same and insisted going with EY as IP, else my ability to continue in the profession shall get compromised. These are several incriminating paragraphs where he basically says he was under threat, and my lords would see how this has impacted the CIRP proceeding. And this is what the NCLT also takes cognizance of. So the Supreme Court's journey of this matter does not take away any of these findings, nor has the Supreme Court basically said it's all clean and therefore the stay can continue. We have moved an application before my lords, and for a moment, I'm so sorry, could my lords kindly come to page number 263 just for a moment, please. Page number 263. At the bottom of the page, I'd only request my lords to see page number 263 and 264. He specifically states that he succumbed to the pressure of GLAS. He makes a statement.
He was removed because of an application.
You know that.
Could my lords just take a look at page number 263 just for a moment, please. My lords have seen this, and therefore the submission I'm giving to stay in this matter is continued since 17th of March 2025 because it's been extended on a day-to-day basis. I'd request my lords to kindly take this up because this has hampered the investigation. And it's important because notwithstanding the continuance of proceedings elsewhere, the criminal proceedings cannot be stopped.
That we'll see.
What has happened is,
File a compilation.
We'll do all that.
Convenience compilation or whatever you want. Instead of me going through all the pages.
We'll do that.
What are the relevant pages and judgments?
I must tell your lordships this. RP, what he did was, there has to be a company, the committee of creditors. He removes us. We are 99.8%.
You are the COC.
No, I'm
No,
not.
are you the COC?
No, I'm the Glass Trust who has lent 10,000 crores to this Byju's. Then what he does is, this IRP RP goes around, colludes with them, and thereafter removes me. Then we filed an application before the NCLT. The NCLT passed strictures against him. Then we filed an application for his removal. That he was removed with strictures against him. That has been challenged.
Glass's claim has been accepted without any kind of I don't know where Mr. Hola is getting his facts from.
Lords,
we will do one thing, Lords. We will file a compilation. Our compilation of documents we will file.
No. Now,
Can't be that, Lord. When
No,
I
you-
argue, Lord,
I'm ensuring, Lord, that nothing is going in the air so that everything comes on record.
exactly.
Both of us,
No,
we will
nothing
file compilation of convenience.
nothing will go in the air here. But thing
Maybe
is,
he
that,
meant nothing will come from it.
I need convenience compilation so that I decide the issue. That's all.
Please.
Not to understand the issue. Yes.
Could my lords consider giving a
Lord,
short date?
subsequent developments are there. Several petitions and all that. We'll place
Whatever it is, sir. I just want a convenience compilation from you with the judgments or whatever.
We'll
Then
do
we will start the hearing, finish it. Close it. That's
Lots
all.
of
Great, Mills. Could my lords
Well,
consider having it next week, Mills?
We'll take it on 28th.
Mills, 28th is Raksha Bandhan and other function. Could my lords have it on
We have
27th?
heard you. I'll take it at 4 p.m.
Mills, could my lords consider having it on 27th, please? 28th, I'm
27th, 4 p.m. Fine.
Grateful. Deeply obliged.
Is it possible?
No, somebody wants it on 28th, 27th.
28th
In
is Raksha
between, you have any date?
26, Millards 24th, 25th, 27th.
No. In between 27th and 28th.
27th is my preference, Millards.
That's the only thing left now.
31st or 1st, because 28th partial matters are 28th and 29th. 29th, what happened is a Saturday. So, a lot of matters in second court, third court, fourth court, they are placed.
Millards, since we are arguing on vacation, could it be on the 27th?
No, one moment. Heard the learned senior counsel Uday Holla. Learned Senior Counsel Srinivas Raghavan, Learned Senior Counsel Sai Deepak, Learned Senior Counsel D.R. Ravi Shankar, appearing for the petition and the respondent respectively. List on 31st at 4 p.m. for further hearing.
Lords, grateful.
Yes.
Grateful, so deeply
Tomorrow is
appreciated.
very it is. We'll continue to the next.
31st is not.
My lord, can it be on first? Because 31st I'm told NCLT matters come.
No problem. 31st, first.
It's got no bearing on this. It is 31st. I request for 31st, please.
2 ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ 2 ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Sir, Kannada ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Kindly make it 31st, please.
All right, sir.
Yeah, first.
I leave it. I won't push it beyond. I leave it to my last.
List on